What's up guys, Joe from SRHQ. I've got an Otter Messer to show you guys today. This is the first knife from Otter that I've ever owned, but after several people have recommended them to me, I decided to go ahead and give it a try. The one I went with is the Drei Nieten Messer, or the Three Rivet Knife. Here's the packaging it comes in, just a simple cardboard box. Has the Otter logo, a picture of the knife. Here's our model number. It's available in stainless steel or carbon steel, and I elected to go with the carbon steel. Let's go ahead and get it out. Included in the box is just a little card, gives you some information on the steels, as well as a ballistol wipe, which is a pretty cool little touch. Let's get the knife out. This is a German-made knife, made in Solingen, and I am pretty excited about this one because I think this is going to be a workhorse of a knife. Let's get in for a closer look at this knife. We've got great-looking African Blackwood covers with a really nice grain pattern to it. We have stainless steel double ground bolsters with this brushed finish I think is absolutely beautiful. We have brass pins, steel liners and spring, and we also have these 3 brass rivets just on the front side, nothing on the back, but this is where the knife gets the name, the Three Rivet Knife. Blade's going to open with a nail nick. There's no half stop, but we open it up to a great looking, very useful spear point C75 carbon blade. This is a pretty big slip joint knife, just over 7.5 inches total, little over 4.5 inches on the handle, and a 3.5 inch blade. This knife's going to cost you anywhere between 45 and 60 bucks, depending on where you get it. Let's just give you guys some size comparisons real quick. Here it is next to a 91mm Victorinox. Then we have it next to the Opinel number 8, pretty similar in size to the Opinel 8. And finally we'll put it next to a Buck 110. So not quite as big as the Buck, but still pretty large knife. Let's take a look at the fit and finish on this knife. It's not perfect by any means, but I am keeping the price point in mind and the fact that this knife is meant to be a user knife. It's not a safe queen. It's not something you put up on the shelf to look pretty. It's meant to be in your pocket, day in, day out, getting work done. With that being said, these African Blackwood covers, I think they did really well. They match up to the liners really nicely. All of the pins, all of these rivets sit nice and flush. Transitions between the bolster and the cover are really good on both sides. We have really good blade centering as well as spring termination. Little minor gapping in the spring, but not too bad. I think the biggest fit and finish flaw with this is the grind on these bolsters. If you look right here, you can see the grind's just not very even. It's a bit thinner on this side, thicker on that side. See it from the top. It's not so apparent from the back side, but you can really see it on the front side. Now this is just cosmetic. It doesn't affect the performance of the knife one bit, but I'm just showing you guys what I got and maybe what you guys can expect to get as well. Spring's nice and flush in the closed position, as well as nice and flush in the open position. I think they did a really good job on the blade grinds. The edge looks nice and even. Yeah, so overall fit and finish is pretty good. It's just a little flaw in the grind of these bolsters. But other than that, for around 50 bucks, it's done pretty good. I really like the feel of this knife. If I didn't mention, it is 3.2 ounces, and I can tell you it is built like an absolute tank. This back spring is super strong. It's got great walk and talk. I'd say the pull weight is easily a 7.5 or an 8. No blade play whatsoever. It takes quite a bit of force to get that blade to start moving, so I have no fear of this blade closing on me. Yeah, this could easily be your main carry. This isn't a slip joint that's just meant for secondary tasks, light duty tasks. I think you guys could get a lot of work done with this blade. The handle's super comfortable, just over 4 inches. I get a full 4-finger grip on it. Feels really good in the hand. The blade is really well done. It is C75 carbon. It will patina or rust if you don't take care of it. They do offer a stainless version, which I believe is a 420. I could be wrong on that. But the carbon version, C75. Here are your markings. You got Otter logo, and then it just says Solingen Germany. Great looking blade, full flat ground, nice delicate tip, 3.5 inches. Really, really great size for an EDC knife. So I think the Otter Three Rivet Knife is a really nice blade. Aside from that tiny little issue with the grinding on the bolsters, I think it's extremely well built, super solid knife. I'm really happy to have it in the collection, and I think it's going to get a lot of use. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want to continue seeing content like this, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day. Bye-bye.